What's up everybody, Tim Gosnell here, and today we are talking about how you can get a guaranteed 9% return on your money. Now there is a timeline to this, and you do have to act before the end of the day, October 28th, and no, this is not a scam. Today we are talking about Series I savings bonds, which reminds me of something that your grandparents would be into, but I really think you should pay attention because it is very interesting and it will pass you by. So the first thing you need to be aware of is they adjust the interest rate every 6 months at May 1st and November 1st. So November 1st is coming up, and that's why there's the deadline of October 28th in order to lock in the current interest rate. When you lock in an interest rate, you lock it in for 6 months, and then it adjusts to the current rate the following 6 months. So you have just a couple of days to get in to get the current 9.62% return, at which point it'll be adjusted, and most likely it's going to go down to somewhere around 6%. The second thing to be aware of is that you have to keep your money in the savings bond for at least 12 months. So if you need that money quickly, then this would not be the thing to do. This would be for things that you don't need to access for at least 12 months. The third thing you need to be aware of is if you take the money out of the savings bond anytime before the end of 5 years, you miss out on the last 3 months of interest. So you can take it out at any point after 12 months, but there is that slight penalty of missing out on the 3 months worth of interest. You can hold the savings bond if you want for a maximum of 30 years. So the last piece to keep in mind is there is a minimum of $25 investment, which it's very reasonable, and then a maximum of $10,000 per person. So if you're single, you can invest $10,000. If you're married, you and your spouse can both invest $10,000 per year. That's all of the big stuff. You'll want to keep an eye on the rate to make sure that it's still worthwhile, because if inflation were to go really far down, then it may not be worth it to keep it in there. But for now, while inflation is high, it definitely is worth it. For me, I don't recommend substituting this for any retirement investing. We're continuing all of our retirement investing as usual. This is just some extra money that we were planning on keeping in cash in a savings account. And instead of keeping it in the savings account, we're just moving it over to the savings bond as a way to get some better returns. So if this video was helpful, please hit the like button. It helps a whole lot to help people find the video, and I'll see you here next time on the channel.